everybody, Christina here from Chrystina Noel, and today we are talking about ways that you can get the most out of your kitchen space, especially when you have a small kitchen. And so instead of just the blog post today, I figured I would give you a little bit of a tour of my kitchen to sort of show you how I'm actually implementing all of these things and to give you a look at what it looks like in real life. So here we go. So I just flipped the view around from where we started, and now you're in my kitchen. So I am approximately 12 feet away from that wall on the other side, and I would tell you that the space is about, I don't know, 8 to 10 feet wide, 10 feet to the wall, not including the oven space. So this is it. This is my little kitchen. And I try to balance cleaning things up a little bit since I was inviting all of you in, but also not giving you the impression that my kitchen is spotless all the time, because real people have lives and don't have time to clean their kitchen all the time. So the first thing that I want to show all of you is my hanging storage. So actually, I'll stop right here. So hanging pots and pans has been super useful because first of all, they can dry there after you've washed them, which is very nice. They're easy to grab and they don't take up that awkward shelf space where you're like trying to stack them and the biggest one always has to go on the bottom and you're worried about the inside of one scratching the bottom of another. So hanging pots has turned out to be excellent. If I continue on the view around the kitchen, you can see my hanging fruit basket. This has been a lifesaver. I found it for 25 cents at Philly Aids Thrift in the city, and the amount of stuff that it keeps off of the already completely full counter is super, super useful. Next thing, little shelves. I don't know why I didn't know about these before. This one that you see right here is our honey shelf. I don't know why we have enough honey to need a shelf for it, but we do. And it gives us double the honey space if I'm going to put it on the counter. So that has turned out to be super useful. And this is not only here, but I've added it to these cabinets up here. Because my mason jars did not take up the entire height of the space. So once I put in the little shelf, I got double the storage. If you would like another example of that, we can come over here to this cabinet above the stove. This was the first shelf I bought, actually. And just to be able to store double the amount of baking stuff has been so useful. Just because once you start stacking it all up on top of itself, it just falls over and you can't find anything and you can't see anything. So having that little shelf has been fantastic. So the first two steps again to making the most use out of your kitchen were to hang things and to buy shelves. Number 3. So we've all sort of heard of drawer organizers in terms of utensils, right? Great. Keeps my drawer organized. That's awesome. It finally occurred to me recently, moving over to this drawer, to buy a drawer organizer for the junk drawer. Why not do that? And it's not even the junk drawer, right? It's like the utensil drawer, the like random ice cream scoop, can opener, pizza cutter drawer. That was a complete and total mess. So the second that I bought this organizer, my life got so much better. So that was really cool. As you can tell, most of this making the use of your kitchen thing comes from better utilizing your cabinet space. So now we're going to move down. So tip number 4, buy Tupperware that is all the same shape. I've decided I like rectangles. I've decided I like the glass lock stuff because I can put it in the microwave and not feel bad about it. And sure, we've got some extra stuff lying around and some bowls and stuff that don't fit in the rectangular pile, but it's so easy and it looks nice and it doesn't go all over the place, and that's really nice. So I'm going to close this and tell you about tip number 5, which is find different types of organizers that fit in your space. And so what you can see right here is that 5 inches to the left of my oven, there's a standing rolling spice rack. So, that's what it looks like. It keeps everything. It keeps olive oils, it keeps all my salts, it keeps the blends, it keeps my vanilla. Yeah, that whole thing on the bottom is salt, actually. I don't know why I have that much salt. But here we are. And so it's just been such an awesome way. They're alphabetized, they're kind of labeled on top. The most used ones are all in the top left so that you can just grab them when you need them, mostly when Ben's making French toast. And it's so skinny, and it rolls right back in to right between the washing machine and the stove. Also, another place that we did that is to the left of the refrigerator. There's this tiny little space that for so long didn't have anything in it. And now it stores on the top part, it stores a griddle, a crock pot, and a KitchenAid. That second shelf down has a tea kettle, a bowl, and a bunch of other little appliances in the back, and then laundry stuff is down on the bottom. So that is how I have made the most of my space. I'm so excited that you came to check this video out today. We'll see if I do any more of these. I mean, I guess a sixth tip would be use your space above your refrigerator, huh? Because that's what you guys are looking at right now. But thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon on Chrystina Noel. Bye!